Well, good evening, everybody. I hope this video finds you doing well. I'm just getting back home from a ministry event tonight with our young adult ministry, and so if I seem a little whooped, that is why. Tonight is our 8.1 discussion um, video, and I'm going to be talking about success to significance. I'm going to be talking about my 5 goals, and what was really tough is the author states that if you have more than 5 goals, you really have no goals. And so what's really tough is boiling it down to only 5 goals. And so I might mix a little bit of them. But my 5 goals are pretty simple. As I've watched other people's videos, um, I think mine are pretty close to the same as everybody else's. But I really want to actually spend time uh, with the Lord every single day. I know being in ministry full time, I'm probably a heretic that I don't actually spend time with the Lord every single day. I'd probably get kicked out of the Wesleyan Church. Thank God I'm in the non-denominational Christian church. But I want to spend time with the Lord, and that's what it's been so freeing. Reading Sacred Pathways and knowing that it doesn't always have to be, getting up at 8 o'clock, or not 8 o'clock, sorry, getting up at 4:30 in the morning and reading my Bible and praying for 2 hours, just crying out to the Lord, because that's not going to be me. I'm going to be, if I get up at 4:30 to read my Bible and pray, I'll be asleep at 4:35. That's just never going to be me. But I do want to dedicate time this year to figuring out more about my sacred pathways. One of my pathways is a naturalist. Like, I love being in the outdoors. I love hunting, and I want to do more of being out there and spending time with him, spending time with people, caregiving, and just being a cheerleader for people, an enthusiast. Really trying to develop those things every single day. Just doing something about that. Um, the second thing I want to work on this year, and maybe one person will watch this, and so I guess I don't really care to talk about it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But I want to work on my uh, mental health this year. I want to be physically and mentally healthy, but I'll probably go back to counseling a little bit this year. Ministry stress has really started to build and build and build, and this year we're in a season of transition. Our lead pastor of 30 years is transitioning, and our church, he took our church from 200 to 4,500 now, and so there's just been a lot of pressure and a lot of just anxiety about that, and just about my ministry. And so I want to get back into counseling this year. I went last year probably 7 or 8 times, and it was amazing. And so I want to get back into that this year. I want to work on my physical health. I feel like my physical health over the past 2 years, I've just kind of set to the side. I work full time in ministry. I took on a part-time job with my dad, try to make a few extra dollars to get out of debt faster. But my physical health is just, and school and seminary, um, I've let my physical health go. And so I want to get back in shape, drop some pounds. So that's a big key. So physical health, mental health. Um, I want to start serving my wife better this year. I could preach all day about Ephesians 5 and submitting to each other and submit to your wife and love your wife. Um, but a lot of times over the past couple years, seminary and ministry has trumped time with my wife. And I think we've felt the effects of that. I think Wesley's been great. Wesley Seminary's been great, but ministry's been good, but I can't sacrifice my wife in a relationship for that. So I want to work on spending time with her, actually having date nights. And then lastly, I want to work on on my finances, getting out of debt. So that's 4.5, and then 5 would be work on my ministry giftings. I want to start working on my ministry giftings and start pursuing what the Lord has for me in the future. Um, I'm starting to feel that my season of young adult ministry is coming to an end, and I don't know what the next season is. I feel called to be a lead pastor, but as I think about being a lead pastor and how hard that is and the stress, I just really want to start praying through, is that the right next step? So those are my 5 goals for this coming year. I hope I didn't bug you. Like I said, I'm tired and probably rambled more than I should have. But so those are my 5 goals, and I encourage you to email me and Facebook me or whatever, and just keep me accountable. I'd love that. Sometimes in ministry it can be lonely, and you feel scared to share with people. Where you're really at, and that's what's been so great about this class is I feel like I've had the opportunity to really just share with people where my heart, where my soul is. So thank you guys for listening. I hope you have a great night. Praying for y'all. We're almost done. See ya.